Alright, y'all, welcome to Final Loss versus your first time watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out the show. So we are back with Mr. Banks. People say I got to get to the joint with Styles P. I don't know if this is the one. I know it's two. But anyway, let's go despite my mistakes. Let's get right into it. I guess it's the title track, so I'm expecting fire. Let's go.
Niggas be screaming hate, feel like my praises ain't loud enough. Hecklers don't distract us no more. Hoping you're proud of us, family, friends, and foes. Now to this subject that I'll discuss. They move the goalposts, meet criteria, I'll adjust. One day you get to experience love without the lust. Addicted now, I can't count the money without a rush. My dog got snatched from his family, left his childhood crush. Your kids don't owe you a damn thing, their smiles enough. The problems ain't overwhelming until they piling up. The pressure made my weekly weed habit $1,000. Party and dumb shit, stupid music for crowds with cups. Paparazzi snapping soon as you step out the trucks. You're changing on me, have every reason to doubt your trust. This source is credible, you need someone to vouch for stuff. Procrastination is mental, you can't get out your cuffs. 20-some odd years, fucking these outfits up. The story's written all on my face, but I know you're still looking after me despite my mistakes. Some feelings never go nowhere, they harbor the hate. Shit happens for a reason, you can't argue with fate. Ain't no time to dwell on yesterday, there's money to make. Talk about him while he's counting, fell in love with the bank. I've been through it, and the story's written all on my face, but I know you're still looking after me despite my mistakes.
All right, before we get to Mr. Styles P, let's go back to the top real quick and talk about a couple of bars, a couple of sentences that got me right off the top. Dudes be screaming late, feel like my praises ain't loud enough. Hecklers don't distract us, no more hoping you proud of us, right? You have those people in your life. Feel like my praises ain't loud enough, right? I might have credited you for something, you know, back in the day. You might have helped me with something. I gave you your props on that. But now we're saying hecklers don't distract us, hoping no more that you're proud of us. Now, the next bar says family, friends, and foes. None of this subject that I'll discuss. They move the goalposts, meet criteria, I'll adjust. So basically you're saying you moving the goalposts, you moving the goal, the expectation up higher and higher and further away. So you're going to talk about me and talk dirty and talk about me greasy because I'm not where you want me to be. You keep moving the goalpost. Maybe that goalpost is helping you out getting a new house or something. But you ain't there, but you're looking at rapper so-and-so buying all this stuff, but you keep moving the goalpost. You ain't proud of what I'm doing and what I'm doing, right? So I like that. Once you experience the love without the lust, again, the lust for money, then it goes addicted. Now I can't count the money without a rush. Because now you counting my pockets. I can't count the money without you trying to get in my pockets. My dog snatched from his family, left his childhood crush. He said, your kids don't owe you a damn thing. They smiles enough. I love that. But anyway, I love this. Then the last part I want to talk about real quick, he said, the source is credible. Sometimes you need to vouch for stuff. Procrastination is mental. You can't get it out of your cuffs. 20 some odd years later, effing these poets up. I'm just saying. Can't please everybody, bro.
Sucker shit is never on the agenda. Despite my mistakes, I never been a pretender. Do shit for niggas and niggas never remember. Swear to God that you owe them, you Santa, and it's December. This ain't the 25th, I ain't wearing a red suit. Before you ask for the follow, where am I being led to? Sorta like the city of gods. What would Ned do? Familiar with the sweat and the tears I have bled to. Some say I act like a wolf, while I was bred to. If you was hungry, my nigga, I would've fed you. The story's written all on my face, thought I was destined. Shit, was it all a mistake? Yeah, it used to be love, now it's all of the hate. And they got me praying to God, asking for all of his grace. These niggas out of pocket, put them all in their place. Now fuck that, just throw that money all in the safe. Cops do it, and the story's written.
I like that, right? Again, your family could be the worst ones, right? Or your friends could be the worst ones. It's like, do stuff for people and they never remember. They remember, what have you done for me lately? This ain't the 25th of December, bro, and I ain't wearing a red suit. I ain't Santa. Some say I act like a wolf, but I was bred to be a wolf. If you hungry, I would have fed you. I would have taught you how to fish. so you wouldn't starve to death. Instead of having your hand out for money, I could have taught you a skill. I love this, man. Again, dudes be out of pocket and I put them all in their place. Forget that. Throw the money all in the safe. Begging so much your hand look like cups.
All on my face, but I know you're still looking after me despite my mistakes. Some feelings never go nowhere, they harbor they hate. Shit happens for a reason, you can't argue with fate. Ain't no time to dwell on yesterday, there's money to make. Talk about him while he's counting, fell in love with the bank. I've been through it, and the story's written all on my face. But I know you're still looking after me despite my mistakes. Feel like they trapped me in, sorry father, I'm back again, asking you to consider me. When you're removing penalties, winning improves your energy. Lost so much prayer, I don't lose the memories. Put my sweat and tears on this paper, will you remember me? You'd be an empty seat, told you it ain't no empathy. You gotta live with this, circle back in a century. Leeches that draw blood, they all die off eventually. Switching lanes on these parasites in my Bentley T. Sometimes you need pain, double think your regrets with me. Let's go, ain't no bad weather, blue waves for jets to ski. They dying off again, fentanyl in my recipe. I'm better than all these motherfuckers collectively. I'm getting closer to God, drama connected me. At 21 they thought I met my life expectancy. Still having words with my ego, more like an entity. Can't even leave a voicemail, won't have to message me. The story's written all on my face, but I know you're still looking after me despite my mistakes. Some feelings never go nowhere, they harbor they hate. Shit happens for a reason, you can't argue with fate. Ain't no time to dwell on yesterday, there's money to make. Talk about him while he's counting, fell in love with the bank. I've been through it, and the story's written all on my face. But I know you're still looking after me despite my mistakes.
Despite my mistakes, will you be there for me despite my mistakes? Are you with me for the right reasons? I listened to some of Jalen Daniels' mom earlier today on a YouTube short video, how she said something about she's invested in her child and she's going to make sure he can make his own mistake, but she's going to make sure nobody takes advantage of him, in so many words or less, right? And that's what we do as parents, right? But also, you shouldn't be, like he says right here in this part, he says, sometimes you need pain and double think your regrets with me. Sometimes you need to make a mistake. You learn from those mistakes. I love that, man. Still having words with my ego like an entity. Can't leave a voicemail. You won't have to message me. I love that. All right, man. Despite my mistakes, let's keep rocking this and let's finish it up.
You're still looking after me despite my mistakes.
Also, he talks about relationships, right? I'm getting closer to God. Drama connected me. At 21, they thought my life expectancy. So at 21, what's the saying, the phrase, not supposed to live past 21 years old as a black man. But also he said getting closer to God through all the drama to connect to him, right? As you get into these situations, it draws you closer and closer. And then he's like, but I know you're still looking after me despite my mistakes. Regardless of what I do, I know you're looking after me. That's a relationship that counts, right? All right, man. Despite my mistakes, featuring Styles P. We'll check out some more songs later on down the avenue, down the road. Leave me one in the comments you want to check out from this album. And thanks for watching Final Loss versus Subscribe. Hit the like button. Peace.
Just like music.